Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We continue to see Bitcoin to sell off today. It's a bit of a red day, below 28k. But since my last video, not too much happened actually. But I have added a sub-wave structure here for the third wave in white. If you remember from the previous video, we currently assume that the triangle topped here at 29,826. Yeah, that was on Friday. Since then, we have been moving down as per the forecast in a possible C wave. The C wave is not confirmed yet. It will only get confirmed below 27,211. Until we break below 27,211, the triangle could extend. I'm going to show you in this video a possible extension count for the triangle and what needs to be fulfilled for me to make that extended triangle count the primary expectation. Until I see evidence, I assume we are heading further down in the C wave, as described and discussed in the previous video. Bear in mind, taking a look at the big picture, the idea is currently that we are in a third wave to the, that we are in a third wave here to the upside in green. Within the third wave in our primary count, we completed a 1-2 setup here. Well, we didn't complete the 1-2 setup. We completed the wave 1, which peaked in April, middle of April. We're now coming down in a wave 2 and are doing the pullback in an ABC correction. So the question is still, are we still in a B wave or are we already in C? Looking at the price action across the crypto market, I would rather say Bitcoin is already in the C wave, but it hasn't broken out to the downside yet. Bear in mind that looking at this wave 1 top here, there are different options. Yeah. This is my primary, but other options are absolutely possible. I could place the wave 1 for example here as well. Yeah, and then this was just a B wave top. This is possible, yeah, I just want to highlight that because there are different ways of counting this. This is not very clean price action to the upside. Okay, now looking at the subwave structure, as I said, triangle topped. Yeah, we're on the way down. And I sketched out in the previous video this white wave count, because if we say we are coming down in the C wave, those white subwaves here show you the roadmap. We said, okay, if this really was the 1-2 setup here in white, which topped on Sunday, by the way, I moved the wave 2 from here to here just a little bit, then we can take a look and calculate a target for the third wave, just to remind ourselves of that again. So target for the third wave would be 26,813 roughly. That might have moved a bit down from the previous video given that I've moved the wave 2 top. But that would be sort of what we expect for the third wave. Now, looking at the subwave structure of this third wave, I just need to change the wave degree. I count here a possible 1-2 setup with the third wave done. Yeah, that could be done. And we could be in the fourth wave now. Looking at the resistance, orange is resistance here for this fourth wave. Or I might actually change that to red. Let's see. Yeah, this is wave 4 resistance. I just want to add the 23.6 fib level 1 second. There you go. Between 27,950 and 28,318, that is resistance for the wave 4. Yeah, so if the wave 4 goes above the 50% retracement, I have to assume that the triangle is extending. As long as we stay now below 28,318, I assume we go directly down in this impulsive wave structure. Ideally, where we are now, we do not see a deeper pullback. Yeah, in this particular impulse to the downside, ideally we follow through directly from here. Yeah, okay, it can go a little higher, but it should not exceed 28,318. And then we should head further down, fulfill the third wave target here. Going up in a 4, come down in a 5, and then it might end somewhere around the, yeah, whatever, 26k level maybe. But we're going to take a look at that when we have the third wave in. What happens if we break above resistance? Well, I shared that already on Discord and Telegram a few minutes ago. There is an alternative wave count that could play out for the triangle. Nothing new, we talked about that. Just need to be ready when that level is broken. And I would then just count the triangle a bit differently, A, B. The C wave is often a complex wave in the triangle. So we could just change the smaller C to a larger C, to an extended C wave. This move down could be D, And as long as it stays above 27,211, that potential is there. And then we would get one more high in an E wave. Absolutely possible, yeah. Wouldn't rule it out, and then we would come down from there. So we would just need to move that breakout point here to the downside from there. Okay, so just move the structure over. These are the two potentials that can unfold here now to the downside. And yeah, but I gave you the key level. There is not too much more to add. Maybe, obviously, there are different ways of calculating targets to the downside. Let's do that again. But I will hide this resistance area, the large one. We don't need that anymore. So in terms of targets for the downside, I gave you already a target for the third wave, but there are other ways of doing it. We can, for example, but that was only for the third wave anyway. We can obviously take the length of the A wave here to the downside. We go to the high of the B wave, which was the end of the triangle, and then we're looking at, yeah, as I said, 26K roughly. So here for the 1-to-1 ratio, 100% extension would be a very, very reliable one in my opinion, to end this move down, right? This correction. Also looking at the altcoin sector, a lot of the altcoins can't handle too much more of a correction. So ideally Bitcoin doesn't do much more on the way down, but it still has a bit of a way to go, in my opinion. Yeah, this is one target. And then if it really extends to the downside, we talk here about roughly 23,640, the 1.618 extension. That is pretty much in an overlap situation with the golden ratio. The yellow box, that's the pullback zone. Yeah, that's the support zone based on Fibonacci retracements. Whereas what we're just looking at now are Fibonacci extensions. So you can use them together to come to more reliable targets. Yeah, okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.